Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA D8.
Hey, Kevin.
Very dangerous indeed. David, thanks. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Giles is out there with Nurkic, and it's Powell in at the 3, the small forward. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Lillard. Inside. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Lillard's got the first points of the night for the Trailblazers. Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
Here's Holiday after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Pass to Middleton. Clock at 6. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night. And here's Portland. Powell, no one around him. Buries the corner 3. Powell's got 5 points so far.
That's how to make things look easy for a teammate. I mean, you make passes like that one from Lillard, crazy.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Holiday attacking. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Holiday trying to free himself up. And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. And here we go with Giles running it up the court. McCollum against DiVincenzo. The Trailblazers get it back in a new 14. Here's Lillard. Passes it to Nurkic. Lillard with it. He's picked up by Lopez. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Nurkic can't hit.
The defense there got away with a major lapse. And Yusuf Nurkic, missing a whole calendar year not too long ago, was still involved with the team during that stretch and was a fixture on their bench.
Yeah, shout out to my boy Nurkic. Hey, bro, you had some wild shirts on the sideline. I couldn't even watch the game. You was over there dizzying cats up. But I know you were doing your thing, but he would use clothing to call out other players, teams, and commentators. Nurkic doesn't mince words, and I'm glad he's back and playing.
Here's Holiday. Following the basket by C.J. McCollum. Antetokounmpo dishes to Lopez. Up again. Rebound by Nurkic. And Portland with the ball. Right now, they're on a 9-0 run. And he gets it to go.
Oh, great ball movement there.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now, you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Middleton. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
Lillard from deep three-point land. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And then for the Trailblazers, Cantor checked in for Nurkic. Anthony comes in for Norman Powell, and it's Simons in for Damian Lillard. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Over Anthony. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
Now I think he lets the D get to him there, and he rushes it. I mean, he has plenty of space there if he just takes his time.
And the basket by McCollum.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here is Forbes following the basket by C.J. McCollum. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. 59 seconds left to play in the first. Now McCollum, 6 points for him. They swipe it, and it's the Bucks on the break. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul goes against Portland. The Bucks shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Robert Covington's checked in for the Trailblazers. And he dunks it down.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, we got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
And I don't know if he needs a rest in this quarter or what, but he needs something to get off the schneid.
Here's McCollum. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. And Cantor pulls it down.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against them. That's just great work inside.
C.J. McCollum, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Portland. We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some trauma.
Being able to go through adversity and come out strong.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the Trailblazers have really been rolling, haven't they?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Well, setting the pace early, aggressive mind state. I love their approach so far.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. Anthony is out there with Giles. Then it's Enes Kanter. Then there's McCollum. And it's Simons in at the 1 spot. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That's his first foul. So for the Trailblazers, Little comes in for C.J. McCollum. And Lillard subbed in for Anthony Simons. Here's Lillard. There's the pass to Giles. Little kicks to Anthony. Just 5 to shoot.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
Giannis outside. Poked away. It's stolen by Anthony. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Bucks with some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Drew Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Now, here's Lillard. Around the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yep, I'm going to agree. And Kanter able to finish. And the Trailblazers lead by 13.
Now, that's the staple of Kanter's game. This guy has a knack for knowing how to come up with offensive boards.
Holiday. Yep, that one goes.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Trailblazers leading by 11. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Lillard from outside. Again, the miss by Lillard.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. Well, you look at the career that Dame Lillard has had so far. Taken 6th in the 2012 draft out of Weber State, a small school, but this guy became a franchise player immediately for the Blazers.
And thinking of Lillard, the numbers over his career are incredible.
And Lillard found his strength as a shooter, and boy, did he exploit it. He's been averaging 20 points per game almost his entire career, and he's kept adding to his game as one of the elite players in our league.
Bucks trail by 9. Here's DiVincenzo. The layup off target.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
A really tough night for him offensively. I mean, I wonder what the score would be if he wasn't so cold from the field.
And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
A physical player with a large frame. Nurkic was seemingly unbothered by the contact.
The Bucks have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Holiday. Yep, it counts. Holiday's got 6.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Holiday against Lillard. He kicks to Nurkic. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. DiVincenzo hits the bucket. DiVincenzo's got 4 points this quarter.
Look, when someone's open, Lopez will find him, using his height to see over the defense.
Here is Lillard. That shot misses. The Bucks go the other way with it.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
Trailblazers leading by 7. Down low, here's Covington. Rebounded by the Bucks. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. DiVincenzo. And foul on. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
McCollum feeling it out a bit, and he uses the glass on the layup. McCollum's got 12 points in the game.
What body control from McCollum. I like whenever he works his way through the contact and finishes.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers in the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, C.J. McCollum was on fire in the first half. He had 12 points, and that should do it with...
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You know, C.J. McCollum has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Forbes in at the point. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. And the turnover again by Milwaukee.
I mean, come on, fellas. Keep your head in the game. I mean, that pass should have been basic.
Portland leading by 8. Lillard outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Lillard's got the first basket of the second half here for the Trailblazers.
And you can tell Lillard loves to test his range. I mean, he's showing how confident he is pulling the trigger.
DiVincenzo with it. He has 5. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Now here's Lillard. 5 points in the game. Pass to Giles. Back to Lillard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Great look, but off the mark. Bucks trail by 11. And G.A. Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. And I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
And here are the Trailblazers now, following the bucket by the Bucks. Here's Lillard. And the rejection by Giannis. It's good. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Here is Forbes, covered by Lillard. Portis trying to free himself, and it's in there. Forbes has got 6.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Lillard outside. Kicks it to Nurkic from the wing. That shot off, so Milwaukee will take it the other way. DiVincenzo finds Giannis. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Powell the pass to Giles. Portland moving the ball around. And the rejection by Giannis. And there's a whistle. That goes on Harry Giles. That is his first foul of the game. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks. Holiday comes in for Bryn Forbes. And a switch here also for Portland. Simons is checked in. Here's Giannis. Pass to Middleton. Back to Giannis. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Some changes here for the Bucks. Lopez comes in for Portis, and it's P.J. Tucker in for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
P.J. Tucker.
Trailblazers leading by 7. Now here's Powell. 5 points in the game. It's McCollum on the wing. And there's the foul. It will go on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul. So for the Trailblazers, Cantor checked in for Nurkic, and Robert Covington subbed in for Harry Giles. Takes it out to Covington. 5 to shoot. Powell dishes to Cantor. The 19-foot shot. Portland no good that time either.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
It's blocked, and he's able to get it back. Outside Holiday. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now, and in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from 3, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the three guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having a guard at the three-point line.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Chris Middleton. Portland also making some changes. Giles checked in for Robert Covington. And Anthony subbed in for Norman Powell. Out left to the wing. And Tucker kicks to Connaughton. Holiday the pass to Giannis. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Cantor's got 5 rebounds tonight.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. This really hurt me.
Giles tipped back in for 2.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now here is Holiday. 6 points for him. Count that one. Holiday's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in there.
Here's McCollum. He's got 12. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Rebounded by the Bucks. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Holiday with the ball.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Oh, man, you just want to go find some place to hide, man. It's almost impossible to miss that.
And so it's Portland in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
This is how you quarterback an offense. He sees and anticipates what the defense is doing.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the floor for Portland, they've got Jones. Enes Kanter is out there with Anthony. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Simons in at the 2-guard spot.
Lillard is phenomenal at penetrating to the bucket. His speed, athleticism, difficult to slow down.
And Holiday kicks to Antetokounmpo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Enes Kanter.
At the line for your box.
Free throw good. Giannis.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Giles comes in for Anthony. And it's Little in for Anfernee Simons. Here's Lillard. Count it. Lillard's got 4 this quarter.
He's getting hotter the deeper we get into this game. I mean, he didn't give him much of anything in the first half.
Here's Holiday. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
A deceptive guard. Holiday draws fouls by keeping his defenders always on their heels over the course of the game.
All free throws good from Drew Holiday.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Lillard scanning the floor. And then Lillard slams it in.
And don't sleep on Lillard's vertical. When he's going strong to the bucket, he's capable of throwdowns like these.
Outside Holiday. Inside. On the wing, Holiday. Misses the wing J.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that.
That's a great dunk!
Freakish athletically. That's not what I was expecting.
Me either. I don't think anybody was. Even he didn't know what he was going to pull off on that one. Spectacular.
Man, that fired his guys up, no question. Love seeing that.
And good that time.
Look, I love to see more of this from Lopez. He has the size to be a force on the glass.
Lillard outside. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. Jones, the pass to Giles. Back to Jones. No good on the 3. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 11.
We don't talk much about his defense. I mean, Cantor has been much maligned for his work at that end. But he's been making a better effort.
Tries again, and Giannis will lay it in.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Now Lillard. Passes it to Giles. Kicks it out to Jones. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo, and there is a whistle. That'll go on Derek Jones. That is his first foul of the game. Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. Portland also making some changes. Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Enes Kanter, and McCollum subbed in for a little. Here's Giannis, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
McCollum passes to Lillard. McCollum against DiVincenzo. Now here's McCollum. Tight defense on him. From 15 feet away, hits. Got that one from Nurkic. And the Trailblazers lead by 9.
Very capable of knocking it down from the mid-range. Nurkic is a guy you must stay tight with.
DiVincenzo against McCollum. Outside Holiday. The rebound by Giles. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And Jones pulls it down. Trailblazers leading by 9. And a wide open look for McCollum. A three-pointer off the mark. Bucks have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Here's Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Lillard outside. From deep. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save him tonight.
Oh, well, it's tough, man. When you get to this point in the game, you fought hard, did your best, but just wasn't enough.
And this is why he gets paid the big bucks. Middleton enjoys coming through in the clutch.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. And now we've got the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
A rapper off the court, number 0 from the town, an elite point guard. He has plenty of personality. He's a fun guy to be around. Those free throws helping him to make the lead even safer.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're behind by 5. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Damian Lillard.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
Now, with all the intensity he plays with, boxing him out is a chore. Tough.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're trailing by 5. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
I'm really curious to see what their strategy is at this point. You can't afford any wasted possessions.
As a defender, Middleton can suffocate you with his length. Nice stuff.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. coming right up. Welcome, everyone. It's time for it. Both teams tonight dealing with some injuries. Here's a look at who's out for the evening.
And some uncertainty arises when both teams are missing players. Who is better able to weather the storm and take care of business?
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Nurkic, and it's Powell in at the 3, the small forward. And for Brooklyn, Jordan is out there with Green. Then it's Harden. Then there's Irving. And it's Harris in at the 3 slot. The shot by Lillard, wide open. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. And a wide open look for Irving. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Tell you what, this is what Irving can do now. He'll leak out and then make the right read in transition.
Lillard against Green. That one goes in. Some veterans on these teams, Clark. What are you looking for and how that will impact the game?
Well, I think both of these teams have a really solid roster. And I love the blend of experience and youth. When you have NBA experience on the floor, there's just a level of play that you see at the defensive end that makes it enjoyable for me. So I think that's what we'll see tonight. Experienced pros getting after.
Here's Lillard following the basket by DeAndre Jordan. And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And the wide open shot from Green. That one a little long. The Trailblazers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And the dunk by Powell.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now, here is Harden to the middle. Here's Harden on the wing. He dishes it to Green. Shot clock at 6. Irving against McCollum. Irving, good.
Good awareness that time by Irving of where the shot clock was.
And here's Portland, trailing by 2.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the players, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception. It's a combination of the two. Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game. And it's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I say give him more time, and he'll refine himself in that area. Boy, you have to respect the quickness of Lillard now, because he's excellent at using his hands to complement those quick feet to come up with steals.
Harden the pass to Jordan. Harris against Covington. And stolen by Lillard. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. And the rejection by Harden.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Harris with it. To the inside. Jordan the pass to Claxton. Shot clock at 5. Here's Irving. The putback. And there's Jordan putting it right back in. Jordan's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, you know, a big part of offensive rebounding is really relentless effort and high energy, and Jordan knows all about that.
Lillard dishes to Cantor, kicks it out to Lillard. And the rejection by Harden.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
The Trailblazers have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Lillard, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And when Lillard sees an opening, he takes full advantage, skilled at drawing contact.
First trip to the line for him here.
And last year, excellent at the free throw line, just a shade under 90%.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Aldridge comes in for Jordan. And it's Bruce Brown in for James Harden. Lillard against Irving. Here's Aldridge. It doesn't go for him. Excellent D from Cancer. Little passes to Jones. He feeds it to Cantor. Portland moving the ball around. Lillard looking around. Pass to Giles. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Yeah, you know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man, puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
Now here is Harris. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Here's Lillard. Yes, that goes in. Lillard's got 6.
Boy, I love watching Lillard turn on the Jets using that astounding speed to blaze past the defenders.
And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers. And before the game, we talked to Damian Lillard. You know, Greg, he is...
I don't fear nobody.
And if Lillard's proved anything to us, Greg, in his career, you know he loves a challenge.
One of the premier big shot makers in this game. I don't know if there's anyone you'd rather give the ball to in crunch time.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Trail Blazers' performance, what do you think they're doing or not doing?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. They've got Giles. McCollum is out there with Little. Then there's Derek Jones. And it's Cantor in at the 5 spot. Now here is Irving. He has 6.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
Here's McCollum following the basket by Kyrie Irving. McCollum, no good. It's deflected. Stolen by McCollum. Little kicks to McCollum. It's rebounded by Aldridge. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense. And that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 8. And here in the second, with about a minute and a half gone by, makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
You know, you got to appreciate the speed of Kyrie Irving. I mean, incredible at finding different ways to get to the basket, and he is not afraid of anybody.
It's McCollum with the drive. Giles kicks to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. No good on the shot. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Boy, it's big whenever Aldridge leaks out like this. Opportunistic and excellent at running to the right spot.
Here's McCollum following the basket by LaMarcus Aldridge. McCollum kicks to Cantor. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
Irving finds Griffin. Back to Irving. Over McCollum. Again, the Nets for 2. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done differently, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. But that was a special place, a special time unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of them.
Yes.
Here's McCollum. After the basket by Brooklyn. Misses from short range.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 12. Brown the pass to Griffin. Puts it up. Portland grabs the miss.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Here's Giles. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Tough miss, especially since the defense wasn't that strong. I mean, he needs to cash in from there.
Brown with it. Jones covering. Back to Brown. The kick out to Irving. Another shot. Outside Griffin. Over Little. The shot will not fall. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Here's Jones. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The Trailblazers have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
And that one falls for Jones. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Nurkic checked in for Enes Kanter. Robert Covington comes in for Giles. Powell, he's checked in for Little. And it's Damian Lillard in for C.J. McCollum. Now, here is Harden. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. From 10 feet out, and he gets the jumper to drop.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Lillard against Harden. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Kicks it out to Lillard. With 1 on the clock. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, good to see you. It's Brooklyn out in front at the half. They have a 2-point lead. Kenny, what's yours? And that should do it with the second half about to...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. We've got Jordan. Irving is out there with Harden. And there's Green. And it's Harrison at the small forward. And he makes that one. Irving's got 14 points.
Irving has the touch needed to do damage from just about anywhere, including from there.
Here's Lillard. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Harden gets the bucket.
And one of the things about Harden is he is incredible at scoring despite getting hit. I mean, astonishing to me how he maintains his focus on these shots.
Now, here's Lillard. He's got 8. And the rejection by Harden. Nets leading by 4. That one falls.
You know, big guys like Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
Lillard attacking. Out to Anthony. Fires from deep. Here's Nurkic. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Nurkic has got his first points in this one.
And this is where Nurkic gets a lot of his points, staying active even after the shot goes up.
Harden dishes to Green. Jordan trying to free himself up. Green, no luck.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Here's Lillard. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Lillard's got 4 this quarter.
What strength from Lillard, just not allowing the defense to have the last word.
Harden outside. And the shot goes in. Harden's got 6.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Lillard finds Nurkic, and it's blocked by Jordan.
When Jordan comes to deny a shot, his size and reach give him a big advantage.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. A 2-point game. Lillard against Harden. And Harden with the stop.
Ooh, the one-hand tomahawk, guys. Somebody's going to get their feelings hurt.
Yeah, they got the entire bench up right there as they saw that and out of their chairs.
That's how you get your teammates fired up.
And the shot goes in. He's got 12.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Harden kicks to Harris. Outside, Green. Clock at 4. Harris passes to Green. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Nets lead by 4.
Harris makes opponents pay in the pick and roll, guys, because he's an effective passer with tight handles.
Lillard against Harden. And the foul on Harden. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Jeff Green. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Harris. And it's Brown in for Kyrie Irving.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Cantor's shot is off.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Now here's Harden after Enes Kanter's miss. Outside, Griffin. Aldridge trying to break free, and Griffin with the score. The assist by Aldridge. And it's an 8-point Nets lead.
Boy, nice look from the big man, Aldridge. Doing a nice job sharing the wealth.
A 3 from McCollum. Here's Kanter, and Kanter throws it down.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been
And so it's Brooklyn, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be right back after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, they've got Derek Jones. Enes Kanter is out there with Anthony. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Simons in at the point guard position. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Nurkic checked in for Portland. Here's Simons. It's McCollum on the wing. Kicks it to Kanter. That's tipped. The pass to Nurkic. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from McCollum.
What a professional. McCollum's reliability on offense is such a gift to his team.
Chioza scanning the floor. Passes it to Claxton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's McCollum. Lillard, the pass to McCollum. Good D by Irving.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
And Harris wide open. He shoots, bangs home the trifecta.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Nets leading by 5. Irving with it. Now defended by McCollum. Harris looking it over. Harden outside. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now here's McCollum. Trains the three-pointer. McCollum's got 5 points now this quarter.
I don't think the range surprises anyone anymore. CJ can shoot the lights out from any position.
Harden outside. And Harden with the stuff.
This is not unfamiliar territory for Harden. He is used to being the go-to guy, especially when his team needs a big hoop.
Lillard attacking, and then Lillard slams it in.
Proof positive that Lillard is worthy. That's talent you can build a franchise around.
A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Irving. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
Boy, you need a confident player to get you a big bucket, and that's exactly who Irving is and what he does.
Lillard attacking and stolen by Jordan. And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That's his first foul. So for the Trailblazers, here's Nurkic. He's checked in for Kanter. And Anthony subbed in for Robert Covington. Harden the pass to Jordan. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Now it's a 6-point Brooklyn lead.
Offense in the paint is what his coaching staff is looking for from Jordan.
McCollum outside for the 3. Jordan with the rebound. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Brooklyn.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Lillard way outside. Good. And now they trail by just 4.
This is what he's known for. When it's an important possession, Lillard knows how to come through.
There's 47 seconds left in the game. The kick out to Irving. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
At the line for your Nets, DeAndre Jordan. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5.
You know, at this stage of his career, Jordan not only knows his role, but thoroughly and fully embraces it. He's out there to provide energy and hustle on defense and on the glass.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And a switch here also for Portland. Powell's checked in to the paint. Here's Griffin. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Harden finds Irving. And he's good on the 3-ball. Irving's got the lead up to 8 now for the Nets.
Irving knocking down that 3. Textbook form, too. Never rushes anything. Mechanics are efficient and effective.
Buries it from outside.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Oh, Griffin in position. So it's the Nets picking up the win. Probably a little. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap. Up next, it's Saturday night and live. Looking now at the lineups for both teams tonight. Some names out of action.
And some uncertainty arises when both teams are missing players. Who is better able to weather the storm and take care of business?
The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Nurkic, and it's Powell in at the 3. And for the Clippers, Batum's out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Reggie Jackson. And it's Zubats in at the center, filling out the middle. And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Now Leonard, after the missed 3 from Damian Lillard, and it's good, 2 points. We have an awesome backcourt battle tonight, Steve. Let me ask, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
We are, Kevin. I mean, we've always had great guards, and they lead you to championships with their leadership and their play, along with the big guy. But what's happening right now, Kevin, the big man is playing like a guard. The skill level of these 7-footers to be able to shoot threes, dribble, pass. So it does seem like a guard-centric league right now because everybody can play that position.
Here's George. after the Trailblazers pick up 2. 6 to shoot. Here's Batum, and Batum throws it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
And Portland has possession after the Clippers pick up 2. Stolen by George. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Hard to keep up with Reggie when he gets out in space. And on top of that, an excellent finisher.
And that one's good. Lillard.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now, here's George. Jackson in the corner. Lillard left side. Pass to McCollum. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Nice touch there from McCollum. Looking comfortable and confident from that range.
George against Lillard. Keeps it alive. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Batum's got his second bucket of the night.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Knocks down the 3 ball. And so George will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Right side, Batum. From deep 3-point range. Can't hit that one. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Here's McCollum. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. And that ties it up.
Potent with and without the ball. McCollum is a tremendous spot-up shooter.
And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul. And Los Angeles with some changes. Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for Zubac. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Leonard. Oh, my goodness!
Did you see
what a play?
Unbelievable. Insane move by Paul George, a high flyer who can create in midair.
Cantor. That one goes. It's counted.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Clippers have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Outside, George. And 1:01 left here in the first quarter. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. McCollum against George. And stolen by Patterson. Now George. Outside for Rondo. Outside, George. Here's Patterson, and it's Patterson finishing it off.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
Cullen passes to Carmelo. Good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Rondo, and the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
And here's McCollum. Three seconds left. And the layup is up and in. McCollum's got 6.
Never seems to shy away from playing in attack mode. McCollum likes to keep the pressure on the D.
And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. Clippers lead by 2. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown.
I look to the times where things are going.
Greg, he's certainly a gentleman in victory and defeat.
You know, Lillard takes the L as a learning opportunity. Sure, it stings, but he also knows it can make them stronger if they use it right.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
Morris is out there with Patrick Patterson. Then it's Luke Kennard. That's Rajon Rondo, and it's Mann in at the 2 guard. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. Kennard, the pass to Patterson, stolen by Cantor.
Now, that was a miscue, but I like the poise they played with so far, valuing each possession.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play. That's a smart move to pull up for a 3 on the break. Defenses usually pack the paint and forget to guard the outside jump shot.
Now here's McCollum. Not a lot of room. And staying with the play, Anthony.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Here's Rondo. And there's the pass to Kennard. Off target with his 3. Trailblazers trail by 3.
Promising start for Luke Kennard. End up missing extended minutes with injuries.
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids. You're right. Kennard. Pass to Zubac. And Cantor pulls it down.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
And, you know, often we think of Dame as a scorer first, but they're reminding us of his great ability to pass the rock.
Leonard kicks to Rondo. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Really admire the fact that Rondo is not afraid to go down there in the paint from time to time.
Lillard from outside. The shot, no good. So the Clippers will take it the other way. And finished off by Leonard.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Lillard against Leonard. Cantor. Powell, no one around him. And it's off from three-point range. Clippers leading by 7. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Stolen by Zubac. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo.
Obviously, Rondo's main priority is to dish the rock. When you're open, he'll get it to you.
Nobody near Lillard. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
It's good. Leonard's got the lead up to 11 now for the Clippers.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Lillard outside. Will it go? And Damian Lillard with the jam.
almost unstoppable on the drive. Lillard's talent for ball handling, letting him just cut through the defense.
Passes to Kennard. From deep. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So, for the Clippers, Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Morris. Paul George comes in for Luke Kennard. And it's Jackson in for Rajon Rondo. McCollum, no good.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
It's good. George has got 9.
And getting out in transition has been a big part of this run that they're on.
Los Angeles foul call.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Yeah, 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
And so McCollum nails both of them.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
The deep 3 from George. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. At the end of the period, they were up. And that does it for our half.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Paul George really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Here's who Terry Stotts is starting the second half with. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Powell is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Nurkic in at the 5.
And you look at it, 8 of the last 10 points they've given up here coming in transition. And Smitty, with LeBron getting into his late 30s, KD coming off the Achilles, for your money, is Kawhi Leonard the best player in the world?
Great question. I know one player, the Greek Freak, might have something to say about that. No less than Michael Jordan himself called Kawhi the best two-way player in the game. That's a very strong endorsement from MJ.
He was all alone on that one. He's got 11.
He doesn't need much time to get his shot off. Paul George is a dependable catch-and-shoot option.
Lillard misses.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
A shot by Batum, no good. Leonard fires away from outside. That one misses. And it's Portland the other way. Leonard with the steal. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. George, that's a 2-pointer. That one's off. He's made 5 and missed 3 now. Trailblazers trail by 13. Here's McCollum. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. McCollum's got 10 points in the game. Jackson with it. Pass to Zubac. Outside Leonard. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That'll be his second foul of the game. Enes Kanter's checked in for the Trailblazers. And Fernie Simons comes in for Damian Lillard. George with no one around. Drills the three-pointer. George has got the lead up to 14 now for the Clippers. And McCollum launches it from deep. The Trailblazers with a new shot clock.
And usually amongst the leaders in their offensive rebound rate, Kanter gives your team found points off misses.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Outside, George for 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
McCollum outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Now here's Jackson. Outside, George. And a miss there on the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Good on the shot. McCollum's got 4 points this quarter.
And give McCollum credit. It's big for his confidence when he's able to muscle these shots in.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's George. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. Rager, the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
George, no good. Trailblazers trail by 12. Little can't hit.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Nurkic, it's good on the putback.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now Rondo. He's got 6. Here's Mann. Clock at 6. Back to Rondo. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Rondo's got 8 points.
And the strength of Rondo finishing through contact.
They get it back. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the LA Clippers. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. Back to the action after this word. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Paul George. Marcus Morris is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Rondo in at the 1 spot. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Trailblazers trail by 14. Takes a 3. Buries it from 3-point range. McCollum's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Portland.
And he finally gets involved from beyond the arc. His first 3 of the game comes here in the second quarter.
Leonard kicks to Zubac. The pass to Rondo. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Clippers lead by 13.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. And that one is good.
He is a scoring machine right now, but he needs more support from his teammates if they want to win this one.
And here's Leonard. Pass to Zubac. On the wing, George. Shot clock at 5. From deep. C.J. McCollum comes up with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Clippers leading by 11. Here's Rondo, and he banks in the layup.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Lillard outside. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got 7 rebounds in the game.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Electrifying play by Kawhi Leonard. Boy, he is talented. This team relies on him for so much.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for the Clippers. Reggie Jackson comes in for Rajon Rondo. And a switch here also for Portland. Cantor's checked in. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Terry Stotts just went over his game plan with his team. The focus of his speech was hustle. He told his players, those guys are going to come at us. We have to match their intensity, and we have to play with a great deal of energy. We're all in here, fellas. Kevin?
Here's Powell, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. On the wing, George shoots over Lillard, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
The Trailblazers rebound. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Powell.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Leonard, the pass to Zubac, and stolen by Lillard. And now Portland on the break. And the dunk by Covington.
Showing off the agility and quickness. Covington knows where to get when the break is on.
And Lillard is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. We've got 1:18 left to play in the final quarter. Leonard trying to break free, and that one drops for him. George has got 13 points in the second half. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Lillard fires away from way outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And if you look at the stats for unassisted jump shot percentage, Lillard is always around the top. He can drain those pull-up jumpers as well as anybody in our league.
And they pick up 2. And the Clippers lead by 9.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
And, you know, Cantor can dominate on the court, but his real passion may be pro wrestling. He even held a pro title belt for a little while. He's a big, strong fella. I know I wouldn't want to be in the ring with him.
Rajon Rondo is checked in for Los Angeles.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Rajon Rondo. At the line
He drops the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8.
You know, Rondo takes great pleasure at slicing and dicing up the defense. One of the best passers in the game. There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
Lillard attacking, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Nicholas Batum.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They lead by 9. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And guys, just avoid the unnecessary fouls here. That's about the only thing that can get them in trouble at this point.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 8.
Wearing the number 0 for a reason. Damian Lillard has it on his back for his city, Oakland. just the latest star from the town.
And that one's good. George.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
He has really made an impact from beyond today. That's another triple.
Just think where they'd be without all the work he's done from the three-point line today.
George, that's a two-pointer. And that one hits back iron. Tipped away. Lillard from outside. No good there. So the Clippers with the win. Probably a little closer than... All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge.